Welcome back to the show, everyone. It's time for Romantic Dinner with Two. I'm joined by the beautiful Diane Clement, cookbook author. And how long have you and your wonderful husband, Doug, been married?
Well, the last count, 53 years.
53 years.
53 years.
And you guys have a beautiful relationship as well.
We have fun. I mean, I think that's the key. We have fun. We're both independent people. We share everything together, and we're lucky. We're
now,
lucky.
Part of your love affair, I think, is food as well. You guys eat extremely well. What are we going to be doing today? We're putting together a nice Valentine.
Well, since there's the two of us, I've done cooking classes for men's only.
Yeah.
And the ginger, this is going to be for you to do, all of you out there, married or bachelors, to do ginger prawns romantic dinner. So here we go.
So this is simple enough for any doofus.
Anybody, and my men's only class said it was the biggest hit with their gals, and so I thought this would be something you could do.
Okay, high heat?
High heat, yeah, get it rolling up nice and high. So now I'm doing about half the recipe, but we've got the butter is just sort of starting to simmer.
Yeah.
And then we're going to add the prawns. These are a little bigger than medium, but I'm just going to do like half the recipe, but I would double, you know, for the four of you. So once that starts boiling, or simmering, I should say, bubbling, not boiling,
we're getting there.
we're going to add the prawns.
Okay.
And then we're going to add...
Prawns don't take very long, do they?
No, we'll be done in 4 minutes. Okay. We want to make it quick on the romantic dinner.
Yeah, that's right. You want to get to post dinner. Oh, Diane, now I see how it works for 53 years. Now I understand.
So now, there we go. That's perfect. So throw those in. Okay. And then we're going to add some green, get those sauteing. And then we're going to add the Japanese ginger, which is the one in vinegar that you can get in these stores. And rinse it well, chop it. Okay. Chopped green onions, and of course, the gin.
Oh, the gin.
And this was from a chef in Australia. Doug and I were down for the World Cup of Track and Field. Yeah. And at the hotel that we were staying at, every night the chef would make me these, and we just love them. The difference is the Japanese ginger versus the fresh. And it's...
So Japanese ginger, sorry, explain it to me again.
It's in vinegar. Okay. And rather than, you know, just the fresh ginger that you buy in the store.
When do I put that in? Later?
Later. Okay. And so let's get those sauteing nicely. Okay. And while you're doing that...
We're making a salad as well?
Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I've got a lovely mixed... We have got radicchio, we've got Belgian endive, we've got chives, arugula. And so the colors are gorgeous. And I've made a orange vinaigrette, but I've also added a little Grand Marnier to it.
I'm seeing a little theme here. A little bit of gin, a little Grand Marnier, a little romance.
Well, we were at the Heart and Stroke breakfast yesterday morning, and Doug is on the board of directors of the National, and they gave me these lovely beads, and I said, oh dear, this is treat day. This is not eat every day.
This is not, this is not the...
Or I'm going to be in big trouble. Okay. So now we just toss that nicely. I didn't bring my pepper mill, but a nice dash of pepper in there. Look at the colors. Get that just enough to moisten. Oh, can you smell that vinegar in the...
I can. You know what I'm obsessed with? I'm obsessed with a chocolate cake that's over there as well.
Wow.
That we're both ignoring nicely right now.
Well, we're going to round it out with the chocolate cake that Linda Meinhardt from Meinhardt sent us. You're starting early.
That's gin, all right.
I don't know if you're going to get to the dessert once you get to this.
I'm more romantic when I have gin.
Oh, good.
Didn't you know that?
No, Linda sent us a lovely cake, and she also sent a huge cake for all the staff after.
Well,
She's so
gorgeous
sweet.
too. And chocolate is. I mean, it should be a tradition. Okay, how am I doing on these? Pretty well?
Good. Keep turning them. And now we can start adding the ginger. And let's add the ginger and the onions, and then we're going to start with the gin. Throw the whole thing in. Sure, why not? Okay. So
AKA no.
Now we're just going to start with this is a nice generous salad. Doug and I always like a huge salad to start with, and we're not going to make this a big dinner, so you can be healthy with the salad.
Well, and have energy after dinner as well, because
of course
you don't want to overeat on Valentine's of all days. No. When do I put the gin in?
I think we can start now. Let's get that
just
up.
A little bit.
Is that up nice and high?
That's as high as it goes.
Okay, let's pour the gin. Okay. Get that going.
How much gin?
About 1/3 of a cup. Just throw it in. Let's have a look. Yep. Good. Let's have a little stir there. Get those prawns going around. Oh, smell.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy. Put a little more gin in there.
Gin is the smell of romance.
Yeah, that's fantastic. How's that look?
Great.
I'd say a little more gin.
Okay. just a dabble.
It's called In the Mood. Now, okay, so now what we have here is, you'll notice, we have got
Oh,
this is
beautiful.
called heartbeat salad.
Heartbeat salad.
And I've cut the beets into
I love
heart
a good
shapes.
pun, too. That's really
Heartbeat
nice.
salad. I thought that would be fun.
Heartbeat salad.
So
Beautiful.
you just get a little cutter with a heart shape at any cookie place, any sort of kitchen shop. I'm just going to throw them all on there.
Okay.
And then we're going to have some roasted hazelnuts, and we're going to have some chèvre.
Chèvre is beautiful with the beets as well.
Isn't that great? So we got the little nuts. And how are we doing with that?
Good. I turned it off. I made an executive decision.
Perfect.
Am I on here?
Yep. Pour them on there. And to start with, I've made brie with strawberries.
Yeah,
melted brie with some of my Moroccan nuts.
This is nice and simple, too, for guys to put together and
put
just
it in the
before.
bowl, put it in the oven, and just let that heat up and melt. And then the chocolate cake. And then we have my little smoked paprika.
And a couple of friends over here as well.
Yes.
Some champagne. But if you don't want to drink, you brought a lovely option as
Yes, nice pink lemonade.
The affair.
And
nice.
what I suggest, everyone likes a bling. All women love a bling. So this one is a little heart one. So I would suggest that you pick up a little bling and then you tuck it in between the cake.
Yeah, but make sure you tell her, because you don't want to, oh no, in between. That's a good idea.
And then you just say, my darling, would you serve the cake while I pour some more champagne?
See, I see how Douglas managed to keep you for all these years. He's tucking jewelry into your chocolate cake.
Yes, yes. So it makes a fun meal. It's easy, it's quick. Lots of French bread to soak up the butter and the gin. Nice. Happy Valentine's Day.
Thank you.
To all you men out there, you can do it.
Yeah, you can, absolutely. Diane is going to post the recipes and everything for us as well. And she is kind enough to give away one of her beautiful cookbooks. They are available at your local bookstore. If you want to win this one, you can email urbanrush@shaw.ca for your chance to win Fresh Start. Thank you, and happy Valentine's Day.
And happy Valentine's Day to you.
Always a pleasure. Thank you. Do you want to stick around and help me out with the lingerie show after this? Coming up next, lingerie to spice up Valentine's Day. Jenny Zucker joining us from Change Canada. And yes, a lingerie show. Let's see how Eckford does during that. Stick around. We'll be right back. You can't help if you want. You can be my...